Indian Summer by Sara Teasdale. First, let us see author introduction. Sara Teasdale. She was born on August 8, 1884 and died on January 29, 1933. She was an American lyric poet. Her most famous work is Love Songs because it got a Pulitzer Prize in 1918 and also Love Songs got another award, that is the Poetry Society of America. Her another notable works are Sonnets to Deuce and Other Poems in 1907 and Rivers to the Sea in 1915. She got many suitors but she married Ernest Felsinger in 1914. Her most notable work, Rivers to the Sea in 1915, is the bestseller because it is being reprinted for several times. Later in 1929, she got divorced and lived the rest of her life as a semi invalid. Later, she died in 1933 by committing suicide. Now, let us move to the poem setting. Settings are nighttime, especially shadowy field. And literary devices are scattered rhyming scheme, apostrophe, alliteration, and imagery. Now let us see the poem Indian Summer. By the title, we are able to know that it was completely about Indian summer. But sorry, it was not true. It didn't tell anything about the Indian summer. It may be the author's experience in the field during the summertime. Summers are very rare for the English people, but not for us. So only the author titled it as a Indian summer. Maybe it was the reason, but it didn't tell anything about the Indian summer. It was the complete experience of author during the summer season, especially in the night time. Okay, now let us read the poem. Lyric night of the lingering Indian summer, shadowy fields that are scentless but full of singing. Never a bird, but the passionless chant of insects, ceaseless, insistent. Here, the poet says that she was just watching the field in the night time during the summer season. In that shadowy fields, she is able to hear one sound, but that is not the sounds of bird, but she hears some sound. It was a night time, that is no one in the field, no human being, no birds, and she hears the sound continuously. How is that possible? She just think about that. What kind of sound? Who's making that sound? The next stanza. The grasshopper's horn and far off high in the maples, the wheel of a locust leisurely grading the silence. Under a moon warning unworn and broken, tied with summer. Here she says that the sounds are comes from the grasshoppers and also from the locust. They all just finishing the fields by eating. So the sounds are comes from them while eating. And also she says that it is summer, so they all feel so tired. In the next stanzas, let me remember you, voices of little insects, weeds in the moonlight, fields that are langed with asters. Let me remember you. Soon will the winter be on us, snow hushed and heartless. Here she says to the small insects, that is, let me remember you, to the small insects under the moonlight in the field full of asters. She just says to that tired grasshoppers, let me remember you. Soon the winter will come. Soon the winter will be on us. And the next. Over my soul murmur you mute benediction while I gaze o'er fields that rest after harvest, as those who part look long in the eyes they lean to. Lost they forgot them. The fields are after the harvest, so the fields are taking rest. Here she says that, like that resting feet, her soul is murmuring about the one who loved and one who forgot her.